All praises to Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Kakrakadash. Praise your holy name. It's so beautiful and worthy to be praised. If they wake up, it's over for us. Yes. If they wake up, it's over for us. That's what they know. That's what they thinking, you know. If they wake up, it's over for us. If they find out who they truly are, you know, it's over for us. When they wake up, it's over for us, you know. And that goes into just like our black women, you know, today, they love to see a nigga down. Yeah. And the 2/3, they love to see a nigga down. But they love to see a nigga down. Even though we not niggas, you know, we Hebrew Israelites, you know. But the state we in right now, they love to see a nigga down, you know. They don't want us to wake up out of our sleep. You know, they don't want these dry bones to get skin on them and breathe life into them. They love to see a nigga down. Yeah, but it's over. You know what I'm saying? We done got woke. It's time for us to wake. You know, and that's what the Most High done done. You know, He done woke us up. You know. But, you know, just like the 2/3 and Esau, Edom, and the rest of the world, they love to see a nigga down. They love to see us in our lowest state, you know. They love to see us hurting, you know. They love to see us begging out there, you know, in the corner, you know, smoking, using dope, you know, looking real, sagging pants, showing your ass. They love to see a nigga down, you know. Just like, you know, in the ghetto, you know, if you fall and slip, you know, they love to see a nigga down. Especially if you had a little something, you know, and wasn't sharing with them. They love to see a nigga down, you know. That's when they can talk the best, the most. Yeah, look at that. They love to see a nigga down. Ezekiel 37, 1 through 14. The hands of the Lord Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh and sent me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? Question mark. And I answered, O Lord Yahweh power, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh. You know, and then bones, you know, was signify spiritual, you know, spiritual bones that, you know, we're walking, you know, around in Egypt dead now, you know, dry bones, you know, with not the spirit of the Lord in us, you know, we was dead, you know. And that's why he said, Thus says the Lord unto these bones, Behold, I will cause and again he said, Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh. You know, and you know, the word of the Lord, you know, speak life into you. You know, this truth speaks life into you. Thus said the Lord Yahweh unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter unto you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover your skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. I am Lord Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to bone. And that's what happens. That what happened when the Lord, causes something, when he can speak things into existence, and we was walking around in America, for years, everywhere scattered, dry, dead, but he prophesied it, the word of the Lord, and these bones that was once dry, now they have life into them, so he prophesied the truth into us, the spirit. And when the brothers' camps start popping up, and they was preaching that word, compelling the other brothers to come into the marriage, and get baptized with this word, that was us prophesying, preaching, waking up them dry bones, and now we awoke. And that's what they didn't want to see, us being awoke. And when I beheld, lo, I stew news, and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said me unto the prophecy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus says Lord Yahweh power, come from the four winds, slay, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army, and that's us right now. We standing upon our feet, exceedingly great army. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from all parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus says Lord Yahweh power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. So he calls us to come out of that, that grave, that we were spiritual dead. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh when I open your graves, O my people, and bring you up out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. And shall ye know that I am Lord Yahweh, hath spoken it and performed it, and said the Lord Yahweh, So he's going to put us back, in our land. Yes, he is, So right now, we didn't stand up on our feet. We prophesying to each other. We exhorting each other. Them dry bones has been awoken. And like I said, they state of mind, they love to see a nigga down, that's the last thing they wanted us to do, is to wake up, They love to see a nigga down. Yes, they do, and and 2/3 of our people, they love to see a nigga down too. They love, they joy in it, you know. They smoke weed to it. They smoke cigarettes to it. They drink to it. Cheers, cheers. They love to see a nigga down, you know. Even when a brother go to jail, you know, if he was, you know, having a little something, you know, like Suge Knight, you know, they love to see a nigga down, you know. I ain't saying he was a good perfect man, you know, but they love to see a nigga down. Zechariah 11:14. Then I cut asunder my other staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. You know, so you know, he done broke us down, you know, but we gonna get back together, you know what I'm saying? Oh. He broke us down to build us back up. Yes, 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 he has. You know what I'm saying? He did, and the precept to that is Ezekiel 37:16. Yeah, they love to see a nigga down. Moreover, thy son, man, take this one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write it upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions, you know. So he's going to bring us back together in one fold, you know. We're not going to be separated no more. Daniel, next chapter, Daniel, brother Daniel. Yes, yes, yes. They love to see a nigga down. Yes, man. It ain't, they take joy in it, you know. Daniel 12:9. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. You know, so these words, you know, was sealed to the end of time. You know, we didn't know what was gonna go on. You know, what was gonna happen. We didn't know that, you know, the things that was going to happen is happening now. Only Lord Yahweh knew that. We got a precept to that. Lamentations 1:12. It is nothing to you, all ye that pass by. Behold and see if there be any sorrow like unto my sorrow, which is done unto me, where then the Lord has afflicted me in the day of his fierce anger. You know, so the Lord Yahweh afflicted us so bad. You know what I'm saying? It is nothing to you, all ye that pass by. Behold, if there is any sorrow like unto my sorrow. Ain't no sorrow like the children of Israel's sorrow. We've been pushed down to the lowest estate, you know. It ain't no sorrow, you know, the women, you know, booting us out of the house, you know. You know what I'm saying? We don't got control of our own household, our own children. You know, Ain't nothing like the sorrow of a so-called black man, you know, or a Mexican man, or Indian man, a Native American. Ain't nothing like the sorrow of ours. Our sorrow go deep, you know. It's harmful when you strong men, you know, supposed to be the strongest man on the earth, you know, and your woman, you know, despise you and kick you up out of your house. Your children despise you and talk bad about you. Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at ye. They hiss and wag their head, and the daughter of Jerusalem saying, is this the city that men shall call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? You know, because at one time, you know, they envy us. They was zealous of us. All thy enemies have opened their mouths against thee, then hissed and gashed the teeth. They say, we have swallowed up her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it, you know. This is the day that they wanted to see, you know. They love to see a nigga down. Yeah, they love to see a nigga down. Yeah. This was the day. For we have found, we have seen it, you know. Just like our women, they love to see a nigga down, you know. They call the police on you, get a restraining order on you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't come back to the house. You forced on the street. Now you gotta live on the streets, you know, from here to there, doing bad, while she in the house doing good with your children. They love to see a nigga down. Zechariah 1:6. But my words and my statutes which I command my servants, the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers? And they returned and said, like as the Lord Yahweh of hosts thought to do unto us according to our ways and according to our doings, so has he dealt with us, you know. And he dealt with us treacherously, you know. He dealt with us angrily. He was upset that we done, you know, that we went away whoring, you know, whoring with the heathen, you know, going, you know, doing mischievous things, great evil. So this is our punishment. Job 16:10. They have gaped upon me with their mouth. They have smitten me upon the cheek reproachfully. They have gathered themselves together against me, you know. And that's what they have done to us. They have gathered themselves against us, you know. All the nations, you know, getting together. How can we keep these niggas down? You know, how can we keep the Hebrew Israelites down for they can never come up, spend millions and billions upon dollars just to keep them down? Oh, we're going to throw fluoride in their water. Oh, we're gonna put chemtrails in the air. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to give them HMO food. Oh, we're going to put liquor stores at every corner. We're going to put church houses at every corner to feed them garbage, you know, and not the real word of the Lord Yahweh. Micah 3:1. 2. Micah 3 and 2. I go to 1. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? You know. So it was made for us to know judgment, you know. Who hate the good and love the evil, who plucked off the skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people and flat their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within the cordon. And that cordon is America, you know. So they love to, you know, slap these IDs on us, you know. They rip Jake off, you know. They love, you know, who hate the good. They hate us because we good, you know. They slap these different type of IDs on us, you know. They ripping Jake off anytime they can, you know. Revelations 11 and 8. And when I say IDs, identifications, you know. And their dead bones shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, you know. So that Sodom and Egypt is in America. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these 2 prophets tormented them that dwelled on the earth. You know, so our bodies wasn't suffered to put in the grave, because spiritually, you know, we was dead spiritually, you know, but we was still walking around, you know, in Babylon the Great, you know, in America, you know, like zombies, the walking dead, you know, and they were sending gifts to each other, you know, from the money they made off our labor, you know, here, you know, yeah, we happy, we love to see a nigga down, yeah, we love to see a nigga down. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, you know. So after 350 days, years, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of life, you know, came up in us, you know. And that's when we was on them highways and byways preaching that word, compelling each other to come into the marriage. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. You know, great fear, you know, so all that old happy sending gifts to each other, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't about that no more. They was like, oh, nah, that ain't cool, you know. We love to see these niggas down. We don't want to see them wake up, you know, and to realize that they the kings of this earth, you know, they're gods. We love to see a nigga down. We don't want to see him get up. Hell nah, you know. That's the last thing we want to do. Isaiah 6 and 9. 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. So he made sure, that they didn't see, he made sure that they didn't understand, a stumbling block. He didn't want them to wake up, um, he wanted them to stay blind. The Most High put a spirit on them, not to wake up, He just wanted them dry bones to wake up. Them 2/3, they must, get their judgment, which is due, because they love to see a nigga down, But in the kingdom, they all gonna wake up. Let's get a precept, Daniel 12. Two and 3. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmaments, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So, in the kingdom, they gonna have shame, and everlasting contempt, they gonna wake up, to know that, hey man, I was doing wrong down there, shame gonna come upon them. Isaiah 6 and 11. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitation, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolated, and that's that destruction, and the houses without man, that's already going on. These women, they man haters. They don't want no man in their house, It's destruction, They love to see a nigga down. Psalms. We're going to stay in Isaiah. And we're going to go to Revelations. Yes. They love to see a nigga down. They'll do anything, man. They'll smite themselves to keep us down. And these no good black women out here, they love to see a nigga down too. 6, 1 and 2. Revelation 6, 1 and 2. And I saw the Lamb open one of the seals, and I heard, as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And that was Yahweh Shah. Yes. That's Yahweh Shah right there. We're going to go to Revelations 19. 9 and 10. And he said unto me, Write, Blessed are they which are called upon the marriage supper to the Lamb. And he said unto me, These are the true sayings of Yahweh. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant. You know, so we're the saints. You know, we're the saints of the Lord. You know, he's an angel. You know, we're brethren to the angels. And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, worship Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You know, and to let you know that we're the saints. We go into Jude 1 and 6. And the angels which kept not their first state, but left their own habitation, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. You know, and this that judgment coming up of the great day. You know, and the angels, we were them angels, you know, that fell, which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation. He has reserved into everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. We got one more precept to go with that. John 3 and 19. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. Yes. So you know, we went off, you know, but the Most High is picking us back up, you know. He done woke our dry bones back up, you know. Yeah, they love to see a nigga down. Yes, they do. Yes, they love to see a nigga down, you know. They'll do anything to block it, you know. They had a song, you know, called Baller Blockers, you know. They wanted to block the ballers, you know, just like, you know, Esau, Edom want to block us. You know, they want to block us from waking back up, but, you know, it's over, you know. He done already woke us up, you know. The Most High, you know, he done woke us out of that dead state. If they wake up, it's